Welcome back to All Access. If you're just joining us, we've been chatting with Richard Colvin, the Executive Director of the Leesburg Center for the Arts. Now, Richard, before the break, we talked about your artistic journey. I'd love to hear more about your journey as a musician. What instrument do you play?
I started playing guitar in 1965 when I was a kid, but some bass, a little bit of drums.
Okay, all right. And I know you've released 3 albums?
I did several albums during the pandemic because I was home, I was in retirement, and I wasn't going out anywhere. So it gave me the opportunity to focus in on some recording of some of the songs that I'd written over the years.
Do you plan on releasing more?
Well, and then I went back to work, and now I don't have as much time to do that, but most of what I'm doing in terms of my music is more like playing out as opposed to doing recording.
Oh, so you're gigging?
A little bit.
Oh, where are you gigging?
Well, I did an open mic at the Florida Porch. I play with, occasionally I play with the Riverwind Flute Society here in Leesburg, and every Friday at the Art Center we have a blues jam.
I'd love to hear more about some of your pieces. I know there's one piece in particular, Beau at the Beach. What was the inspiration behind that?
Beau at the Beach is a painting of my niece Bryn's son. Bryn took the photograph of Beau at the beach and posted it on Facebook. So I asked her if I could have the photograph, and I used it as a demo piece actually in an art class. And it turned out well enough for her to want it, and I ended up framing it and giving it to her for a present.
So I know in 1979 you released a piece, Off the Rope, featuring a wrestler. Is that something you're interested in, wrestling?
When I was a kid, I was a wrestling fan. And so I decided, I asked my father how I could make some money with my art, and he said, well, why don't you release a series of wrestling prints? And I said, okay, so I did one, and I got about three prints in, and I ended up stopping that series. But the Off the Top Rope was probably the best one out of that group. And it showed one of the masked Mexican wrestlers, they're called luchadors, jumping off the top rope onto another wrestler, hopefully to win the match.
Another one of your pieces is so captivating. It's Jiu-Jitsu. Could you tell me about that?
Yeah, that's a drawing.
Oh, okay.
And it was, I used that as a promo piece when I was teaching a drawing class. And it's from, it's a still from a famous Japanese movie, which I then appropriated to make a drawing of a geisha girl.
Oh.
So it was intended to show the creative use of dark and light in a context of a pencil drawing.
Richard, I want to congratulate you and your team on a successful art festival. And as a matter of fact, we have a video recap. And while it's playing, could you draw me a picture of our beautiful lakefront city?
Will do.
In the meantime, let's check out the clip from this year's Leesburg Art Festival.
Hello Leesburg, welcome to the 47th Annual Leesburg Art Festival, where creativity flourishes and inspiration thrives. My name is Reese Pines, and we are here with Lakefront TV, and today we are diving into the heart of Leesburg with art, community spirit, and entertainment. Let's dive in. We're here with Richard Colvin, the Executive Director of the Leesburg Center of the Arts. Mr. Richard, tell us why art and festivals like these are so important to the community.
Well, this is a cultural event that's even bigger than just visual art, and it brings value to the community, and not only the city of Leesburg, but the entirety of Lake County. And so we're able to bring people together and look at art, learn about art. Even maybe if they bring their kids, the kids could make some art. So it has a lot of value for the whole community.
Yes, I've seen some amazing art pieces. But tell us a little bit about the collaboration with the Leesburg Library.
They've been doing the Literary Festival as part of the Leesburg Art Festival probably for about 10 years. And so we work with the library, and the library has contact with a lot of authors. And so down at one end of the street, we have, maybe about a dozen authors who are there with their books to autograph and to sell. Here in Leesburg, there's some pretty important events coming up that we will be collaborating with at the in terms of the art. One of them is the Saturday morning market, which is going to be every Saturday from here on out. And then, of course, in April, the big one for Leesburg is Bike Fest, and we're going to be open for that too.
I'm here with Miss Suzanne Zielinski. She's a pastelist, and actually she created this year's artwork for the Leesburg Art Festival. Miss Suzanne, what was your inspiration behind this painting right here?
Well, I call it Wine Down Wednesday, and I guess a couple of months ago I was downtown at the Two Old Hags, which is in the next block. It's a local wine shop, and it had just quit raining, and it was really beautiful. It was about 5:30, 6 o'clock in the evening, and I just started taking pictures just with my phone of the sky and the umbrellas and stuff, and it just really struck me. And I really didn't know what a great photograph I had until I got home and started looking at them. I love the composition of this painting, and so I just decided to make a work of art. All my work is either by my own photographs or from my memory or from life. I do plein air also. I just love it here. It's a small town, but it's, it doesn't really have that smaller town mentality.
Now, Francis, what do you think this event means to the community?
It helps bring awareness to the local artists and just promote how awesome Leesburg is.
Miss Paula, how many years have you been coming to this event?
Oh, probably over 30. I've lived in the Leesburg area for over 30 years, and anytime there's an event like this, I try to attend.
I'm here with Katrina McDonald. Miss Katrina, what brought you out here today?
Well, our family comes to the Leesburg Art Festival. We try to come every year, and we really love art. My husband is very into art. He's an artist. My daughter is an aspiring artist, and we love local events where we can walk around and enjoy the downtown and support local people and see local art to keep it local.
With art, entertainment, and delicious food, the Leesburg Art Festival is more than just an event. It's a time for connection, community, and creativity. Thank you so much for joining us on today's coverage of the Leesburg Art Festival. For more information, please visit leesburgflorida.gov. Have a great day.
Wow, it looks like an awesome event, Richard. Could you tell me more about what happened?
The art festival went really well. We had good attendance both days. We had performances, we had almost 40 artists, and it went very well, and most of it went according to plan.
Sounds good. Let me see, what do you have there? Oh, that looks great. I wish I could do that.
This is Ski Beach, down there by the Venetian Center, right in front on our lakefront. So you can learn not only this type of drawing and painting, but we also have classes in clay and other types of arts and crafts for both adults and children too.
Very good. Well, maybe I'll show up there. But in the meantime, I just want to thank you for all that you do for our community. I want to wish you and your team the best of luck going forward. I hope I get an opportunity to take some classes at the Leesburg Center for the Arts. Well, that's all the time we have left. Until next time, fill a space in a beautiful way.